What up, humans? Karumi here, and welcome to our tips, tricks, and guide video. In this video, we are going to show you tips and tricks for Uranus. But if you guys are interested on watching the complete guide, just search for Toym Traveller Boot Camp Uranus on the search bar. Anyway, let's proceed. Set first skill to max level first. Prioritizing this makes the damage of this skill higher. That means you can deal more damage to enemy heroes and clear lanes easily with this. Prioritize second skill less since your first skill is what you need to deal more damage to enemies. Always upgrade his ultimate skill when available for upgrading. If it's your first time playing with Uranus, he is being played either as an offlane or a tank support nowadays. If you go for an offlaner role, make sure your team has another tank hero. The other tank hero will be the one responsible on babysitting either the marksman or mage, and on ganks as well. As an offlaner, it is best if you go proxy farming. Proxy farming basically means that you cut in the minion wave before it even reaches the last available turret. With your first skill and passive skill, you can easily survive this minion wave and kill it without difficulties. You can tank it even with an enemy hero and let him feel your wrath along with your proxy farming. It's like you are considering that target as a minion as well. You can also proxy farm inside the enemy base, but this is for an advanced gameplay. So do not try this as soon as possible unless you are confident with your skills. Proxy farming will basically distract the enemies from engaging with your allies, since they will be torn if they should go after you or your allies. This will let your allies push and farm easy peasy lemon squeezy. If they go after you, fret not. You have your passive second an ultimate skill to let you escape like nothing happened. But if you opt to be tank support, you can buy a roaming mask to offer all the experience and gold gained to the ally hero you are supporting. Make sure to tank for that hero and always keep them safe like a newborn baby. Uranus's passive skill is what you need to be a walking fountain of life, with the ability to regenerate health depending on the number of stacks you have. It will make you think that being hit by enemies is the best thing. If you are against Uranus, you will have an idea how many stacks he has by checking the indicator below Uranus. Your crazy heal can let you survive inside team fights, especially when you get ganked by the enemies. It is sometimes best to catch Chang'e's ultimate skill to reach maximum stacks of passive skill. Just make sure you don't die in the process of doing so. By the way, even if you have maximum stacks doesn't mean you go diving in team fights. Always be aware that items like Necklace of Durance and Sea Halberd exist in the game. These items will reduce your health regeneration rate, so this will weaken your ultimate skill, making you dive in the team fight to be a sacrifice lamb. So before diving in team fights, always assess if you can tank the heroes present in that team fight. You can always opt to go back if the enemy's damage are already too much. So again, even if you are a tank, it doesn't generally mean you have to keep diving in, okay? Uranus's first skill is what you need to deal damage to enemies without practicing social distancing. This skill will slow down enemies nearby and deal magic damage to them. The damage of this skill stacks, so even in the early game, this will deal crazy damage as long as the enemy receives stacked damage from this. You can check the number of stacks an enemy has by checking the indicator above their heads. The stack damage of this skill is crazy, so make sure to make them suffer the consequences of not practicing social distancing. Uranus's second skill is what you need to chase enemies, or escape death. With the ability to charge towards a specified direction, this will let you chase enemies or escape death easily. Take note that this grants you a shield, so diving in team fights with this skill will make you more durable. Also, the landing after the charge will slow down enemies in the location of impact. This will help you chase enemies more effectively. This will also further make their agony last longer. Uranus's ultimate skill is what you need to boost your shield and health regeneration. Using this will give you instant stacks of your passive skill. Also take note that within this skill's duration, your health regeneration is boosted, as well as the shield amount gained. So it's best to use your healing spells when your ultimate is activated. This will also make you immune from slowing effects during the duration. So you can use this to escape enemies hunting you as well, because of the movement speed boost. Here we are again with our experiments. We have our favorite lab rat, Rakuten, to demonstrate with us some heroes that can greatly counter or dominate Uranus in-game. First we have Baxia. Baxia's passive grants an enemy a debuff every time he lands his skills on them. Let's see how effective would it be against our passive skill. As you can see, the amount of health being regenerated to Uranus is greatly affected. Baxia's passive skill is similar to the effects of Nicholas of Durance Deadly Blade and Sea Halberd. So better be aware of these since these are great counters against you. Next up, we have Esmeralda. Esmeralda is one of the heroes you must take precaution of, even with your high regeneration rate. Esmeralda will definitely have fun giving you shield while taking it back from you. She can also suck the shield you generate from your second skill. So take note that Esmeralda will just benefit more from you if you stay in the team fight for too long. Next, we have Carrie. Carrie is one of the marksmen you should try to avoid. Carrie's passive skill deals through damage based on your max health. So even if you have high regeneration rate and shield, Carrie will just pulverize you to bits. Next up we have Claude. Claude's usual build is Demon Hunter Sword and Golden Staff. Demon Hunter Sword deals extra damage depending on the target's health. But even Claude's build is considered as a counter for tanks, and even with Sea Halberd. With your high regeneration rate and with the help of an item called Blade Armor, Claude will definitely fall into his knees pleasing Uranus not to kill him. That's what you get when you try to hurt the ones you love, you also get hurt in return. Next, we have Natalia. Let's see if silence could stop our passive skill from regenerating health for us. As you can see, our passive skill still regenerated health for us even if we got silenced. So this just means silence won't stop Uranus from being blessed by health. Last but not the least, we have Selena. Uranus's ultimate skill description tells that he can't be controlled when his ultimate skill is still in effect. But when we tried it against Selena, we got stunned even if our ultimate skill is in effect. Now, we tried it against Selena's first skill. Her Abyssal Traps has slow. So when we stepped on it while our ultimate skill is in effect, we weren't slowed down. So basically, the meaning of the ultimate skill's description is making Uranus immune from slowing effects. In terms of his combo, we usually follow a really simple combo for Uranus. First we use our second skill to deal damage to enemies and slow them down while gaining a shield to be more durable. Then, we use our first skill to further slow down the enemies, reduce their physical attack and magic power, and deal damage to them. Then, we use our ultimate skill to grant us instant stacks of our passive skill for higher health regeneration rate. This will also make us unstoppable in terms of slowing effects inside the team fight. Then just spam your first skill to make its damage stack and to continue slowing and weaken down enemies. Then, use your second skill whenever it's available to slow down enemies and gain a shield for your survival.
Our turret has been destroyed. Our turret is under attack.
Additional tip, if you are on one-on-one against Uranus, never try attacking them alone. Always take note that Uranus wants to be attacked more because he gains more stacks for his passive. So if you try going against him one-on-one, it's like you are digging your own grave. With the help of his first skill, you will surely receive stacked magic damage. Just like this Iratel, who still keeps on attacking us instead of just escaping. She just let Uranus feel more stuffed by having 20 stacks all throughout the encounter and killed Iratel in the process. The tips I mentioned are just some of the ways you can use Uranus. This video just guides you on how to use Uranus the Kurumi way. We would like to thank our Wakandian brother, Rakuten, for being our lab rat for this boot camp. You can search for him in-game and tell him how much you appreciate him, willing to sacrifice his pride and honor for our sake. Watch his in-game streams and send some flowers and hearts. So, once again, this is Kurumi and that's how you use Uranus. Thanks for watching. Do not forget to like and share this video. Also subscribe to our channel for more contents by clicking on the subscribe button below. For our skin giveaway events, check out the community tab for the giveaway post. We have our Ko-fi account just in case you want to donate us some Ko-fi funds. Check our Ko-fi link on the description of this video. Please only trust boot camp videos from our official accounts. See you on the next Mobile Legends boot camp. Cheers.